Hiya, my name's Kelly and I work here at the Noah's Ark Children's Hospital in Cardiff as part of our therapeutic play team. It's Plain Hospital Week this week and the theme is Play Well Together. I thought I could share this story with you. It's called The Smartest Giant in Town. It's written by Julia Donaldson. George was a giant, the scruffiest giant in town. He always wore the same pair of sandals and the same patch left down. And George. I wish I wasn't the scruffiest giant in town, said George sadly. One day, George noticed a new shop. It was full of smart new clothes. So he bought a smart new shirt, a pair of smart new trousers, a smart stripy tie, a smart pair of socks, a stripy pair, and a smart pair of new shoes, and a smart new belt. Now I'm the smartest giant in town, said George proudly. George left his old clothes behind in the shop. He was about to go home when he heard a sound. On the pavement stood a giraffe who was sniffling sadly. What's the matter? Asked George. Oh, it's my neck, said the giraffe. It's so very long and cold. Oh, I wish I had a warm scarf.
Cheer up, said George, and he took off his new stripy tie.
He wound it round and round the giraffe's neck. It made a wonderful scarf. Thank you, said the giraffe. As George strode towards home, he sang to himself. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe, but look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town. George came to a river. On a boat stood a goat who was bleating loudly. Meh! Meh! What's the matter? Asked George. Oh, it's my sail, said the goat. It blew away the storm. Oh, I wish I had a strong new sail for my boat. Cheer up, said George, and he took off his new white shirt. It kept coming untucked anyway, he said, as he tied it round the mast of the goat's boat. It made a wonderful sail. Oh, thank you, said the goat. George strode along, singing to himself. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. But look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town. George came to a tiny ruined house. Beside the house stood a mouse, and lots George. Oh, it's my house, said the mother mouse. Oh, it burned down and we have nowhere to live. Oh, I wish we had a nice new home. Cheer up, said George, and he took off one of his shiny new shoes. It was giving me blisters anyway, he said, as the mouse and all her baby's mouse scrambled inside. It made a perfect new home. Thank you, squeaked the mouse. George had to hop along the road now, but he didn't mind. As he hopped, he sang to himself. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. But look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town. George came to a campsite next, and beside the tent stood a fox. He was crying. What's the matter? Asked George. It's my sleeping bag, said the fox. I dropped it in a puddle. Oh, I wish I had a warm, dry sleeping bag. Cheer up, said George, and he took off one of his nice new socks. It was tickling my toes anyway, he said, as the fox snuggled in the sock, stuck it in nicely. Oh, it made an excellent sleeping bag. Oh, thank you, said the fox. George hopped on, singing to himself. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of my socks is a bed for a fox. Look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town. George came to a big, smoky bog, and beside the bog stood a dog who was howling. Oh, 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 oh. What's the matter? Asked George. It is this bog, said the dog. I need to get across, but I keep on getting stuck in the mud. I wish there was a safe, dry path.
Cheer up, said George, and he took off his new smart belt.
It was squishing my tummy anyway, said George. As he laid it down over the bog, it made an excellent path. Thank you, said the dog. The wind started to blow, but George didn't mind. He hopped on, singing to himself. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of my socks is a bed for a fox. My belt held a dog who was crossing the bog. But My trousers are falling down. I'm the coldest giant in town. Oh, suddenly, George felt sad and shivery and not at all smart. Oh, he stood on one foot and thought, I'll have to go back to the shop and buy some more clothes, he decided. So he hopped all the way back to the shop. But when he got there, the shop was closed. Oh no! Cried George. Oh, he sank down to the doorstep, and a tear ran down his nose. He felt as sad as all the animals he met on his way home. Oh dear, poor George. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he noticed something familiar poking out of the top of the bag. My gown! Yelled George. Oh, wow! Oh, my gown, my dear old gown. And sandals. Oh, George put them on. Oh, they felt wonderfully comfortable. Oh, I'm the coziest giant in town, said George, and he danced back home along the road. Outside his front door stood all the animals George had met on his way home. They were carrying an enormous present. Come on, George, said the animals. Open it. For me. George untied the ribbon. And inside was a beautiful gold crown and a card. Ooh. Look inside the card, George, said the animals. George put the crown on his head and looked inside the card. Inside it, it said, your tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. Your shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. Your shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of your socks is a bed for a fox. Your belt helped a dog who was crossing the bog. So here is a very fine crown to go with the sandals and gown.
For the kindest giant in town.
Thank you for joining us today. Come back tomorrow for some more play. Bye.